Hi, everybody. Welcome to Foxboro Cable Access, presenting the Foxborough High School boys varsity soccer game here at Sam Burns Community Field in Foxborough. My name is Matt Griffin, alongside Stephen Francomano. Stephen, welcome back.
Matt, how are we doing today? We got a nice day out here, a brisk fall day.
This is
5 o'clock start here. It should be a good game here. The matchup between the Taunton Tigers and the Foxboro Warriors.
Yep, the coldest game I think we've had so far to call this year, and it is inside with the windows closed in the booth today, and I don't mind it one bit.
Right. We've got two teams that, Foxboro coming off a great win last week. Taunton coming off a loss, a fairly large loss to Sharon 6-0, and Foxboro with a 2-1 win over North Attleboro, which was a great win for the program this year.
Yeah, 2-1 win over North Attleboro, and then prior to that, they were down in Falmouth with a 1-0 win down there. That was a windy, cold game down the Cape, but the boys came away with a nice, strong win. Got lucky on a few chances by the Falmouth team going over the bar, but overall it was a great win. So they're riding 2 in a row, trying to close out the regular season with a win here tonight.
Yeah, we've talked about it, Matt, over the season here with a tough overall season the last maybe couple years for Foxborough. Coach Gagne, I think, has really tapped into the boys here and has turned them around and turned this program around, and slowly but surely, as much as he'd like to probably wave that wand and see instant wins all the time, he's advanced this, and the program has advanced this year definitely with the amount of wins here, and hopefully, as you alluded to, they could come away with another win over Taunton, which they played the first game of the season, Matt, with a win here.
Yeah, we called a win here, 2 home games against this Taunton team. This is part of the schedule strategy as they've moved in the MIA to the power rankings, and so the Hockomock League held off on scheduling the last 2 games. They did a good job matching these games up for the final 2, so North Attleboro and Foxborough, and then Taunton and Foxborough here tonight. Taunton still has 1 game left in New Bedford at the end of the week.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see what teams show up here. I'm sure Taunton is going to look for revenge, Matt. And they want it. I know they're 1-16, I believe, right now. They'd love to get another win under the expense of Foxborough, at the expense of Foxborough here on their home court. And obviously, Foxborough is going to say nothing doing here. We're coming off some good wins here. We want to keep that momentum going.
Yeah, we got the captains checking in right now with Henry Griffin, Cam Pelletier, Timmy Kersner, and Charlie LaValle. The Taunton captains, can't quite see the numbers there to call those out, but we do have a roster this time, so we didn't have that the first game of the season. Now we hopefully will be able to call out some names and pronounce them mostly correct.
Yeah, we had a couple milestones last game versus North Attleboro. I believe Tommy Brown, freshman.
First goal,
yep. And wearing a varsity jersey, which is great. He's contributed and come in here and look, as we mention all the time, Matt. We have 3 of the Browns on this team, and Tommy's the youngest one right now coming through, and he's contributed. And I think he's looking to see if he can keep that momentum going as well, moving forward here as Taunton gets onto the field and doing the coin toss here for the captains.
Yeah, Tommy's been playing well. That goal against North Attleboro was nice. He was on the far post off a corner. Ball skipped through, and he volleyed it right in the back of the net. It was a nice-looking goal. Everybody was pretty excited that he finally.
Yeah, it's nice to get on the board there and get that, and hopefully, as I said, he's probably looking to contribute to that number here and keep that momentum going, as well as this Foxborough team here under Coach Gagne, which, as I alluded to, is really stepping up. And you want to take these big steps and these big jumps and have instant success. But we all know it's going to take time. It's going to take perseverance. The boys had to adjust to the coaching style, new coaching style with a lot of these players in here, and the coach had to adjust to the boys. What are my demands, and how are they going to miss? So it's going to be interesting to see who comes out here and how they respond to keep this momentum going and end this regular season strong. Yeah, that momentum has them currently sitting in the number 32 spot in Division III. So if the season were to end today, they'd be in the playoffs, hosting a play-in game for a 500 and above team that fell below the line. A win tonight makes a big difference. So a win today at least keeps them in the hunt. A loss doesn't necessarily knock them out. There's still a number of games to be played with the teams that are right on that bubble. So we're not going to get any closure today. Yeah, but Matt, we all know that they'd like to control their destination here. Yeah. And I think it's important. So the boys have to come out. They have to play strategic. They have to play smart. They have to do their best to control this ball, not kick it. And once again, the Taunton Tigers are coming in here. We got nothing to lose here. Nothing to lose, and we're going to come in here. Nothing, I think, make this team happier than playing the spoiler tonight at the expense of Foxborough. So let's see how these guys, as Foxborough is huddled up there right at the top of the box here. Let's see how this game kicks off, and let's see the momentum here. And I'm going to guess right off the bat it's going to be a little chippy until both teams settle down a bit. Foxborough has been very, very solid and very steady, Matt, in their back line and their back defense, and I think that needs to continue here. Yeah, we've had a little bit of a shift in terms of the lineup on defense. So Matt DeSantis has been starting the games in that left back position with Alex out, although Alex is on the right side tonight, so both Alex and Matt are in. But it's nice having DeSantis with that speed in the back. It really gives them an opportunity to feel the game out a little bit more, and somebody who just knows how to play in that back line. Yeah, and Matt's a pretty versatile player here. He can run the play up top, midfield, and in the back, and he's an aggressive player. And I think that's what we're looking for, to him, to wherever the coach decides to put him, he will contribute. Yeah, we'll get things started off. I wouldn't be surprised to see the student section show up a little bit tonight, too. We've got back-to-back games. The varsity girls are playing at 7:15, so we'll get things started as they play the ball long right to the Taunton goalkeeper. Yeah, Matt, we've discussed this. I'm not quite sure about that. It's not really a strategy. But we have possession, and we just say, okay, let's give it right back. But needless to say, we're off and running here. Well, DeSantis chasing the ball down on this near sideline. Number 3, Jovens Justin for Taunton. Trying to work free here. Pushes it back to the captain, number 10, Christian Rodriguez, and Taunton will play in possession here through their back line. Timmy and Chase. Cole Carlson putting pressure on. Foxborough have been doing a nice job of putting that pressure on up front. Yeah, and that's going to be a key success for them, I should say, here, especially with that keeper getting possession. I think they always want to do that. Just add a little pressure on that keeper, and hopefully they mess up a bit, and they can take advantage of that. Yeah, make them uncomfortable back there, and then anticipate something bad happening. If something good happens, there's nothing you can do about it, and you just put yourself in position to capitalize when it does go wrong. Adam Bagosa plays the ball ahead to Kersner. He's dispossessed at midfield by Taunton. A little bit haphazard over there on the far side. Yeah, scrapping it up over there. Yeah, Taunton comes away with it, though. And we got a shot blocked and cleared out by Alex Christensen. Taunton looks to play the ball forward again. It's Rodriguez with the ball, plays it square through the middle. Taunton trying to find some space. Number 2, senior Nicholas Dorr. Taunton plays it out wide. Looking for a cross here. Plays it off the end line. Is that a corner kick? Maybe it was a deflection. Looks like a corner. Looks like a corner. First corner of the game. First corner. Looks like Taunton is trying to play a very possession-based game here. They seem very patient early on. Let's see if that continues as this corner comes in. Left-footed corner. Play that out swinger. And hits a Taunton foot. Doesn't go anywhere productive. Back to the corner. Cole Carlson will try to play it forward. Taunton regains possession. A swarming defense over there with Cam Pelletier, Adam Bagosa, and Chase. Foxborough throw on the far side. Taunton looking to play fast, I think, up front. Yeah, they're definitely going to put pressure on Foxborough. What do we got? We got Tommy Brown. What do we got? A substitution early on here, Matt? I see Tommy Brown on the sideline there, and I didn't see who came. Yeah, Timmy Kersner came off. Is that injury based or? I don't know what happened. Yeah, I missed that. That was ahead of the play there. But Tommy Brown is in. Needless to say, as Taunton gains possession again. Yep. Playing the ball through this far side. Adam Taj also checked in the game, it looks like. Unless he was starting and I missed it. Yeah, so some quick changes for Foxborough early on here. Hugo heads the ball forward. Taunton regains possession. Matt DeSantis holds him up. Yeah, that's that scrappy play we talked about with Matt. It doesn't matter whether he's playing the back line, mid, or up top, Matt. That's how Matt DeSantis, that's his game. Right there. Taunton looks at the ball at the top there. Easy one for Griffin to handle.
First shot on goal for Taunton. Taunton wins the punt out from Henry. Two-door trying to push through, find some space in the box. Looking to push it across, but it goes into the side netting.
Yeah, goal kick coming out for Foxborough. So Taunton putting some pressure on early, Matt. Here, really, I think getting a majority. I know it's a couple of minutes into the first half here, but really owning the possession here. Let's see what Foxborough does if they can get some possession here and move this ball into the attacking third of Taunton.
Yep, winning the ball in the air has not been their strong suit, and that misses everybody again. Pagosa tried to challenge and was taken down on that play. It's Taunton calm on the ball right now. Looking to push it forward here. Tries to beat DeSantis to the corner. He'll do a nice job dispossessing
that's that play,
number 3,
play
Justin.
of Matt DeSantis.
It's really just about connecting those passes once they get them through. The defensive back line does a nice job of getting the ball off of the attacking player's foot, but then there's just no help in the midfield.
Yeah, you've got to be able to move that ball through the lines here. That looked like it's
nice job by LaValle to win a goal kick.
Yeah, Matt. Getting back to that point, you have to be able to move that line from your defensive line to your midfielders and up. And sometimes Foxborough has done that very well through games, and sometimes they haven't. And I think from a coaching perspective, you want consistency, and that's not happening. But when they do that, if most teams do that, you typically have a lot of success.
Yeah, it just helps knowing where everybody's going to be, and that's what I think has been missing of that movement off the ball. As McHugo will clear the ball out to the far touchline. It just makes it a lot easier once you have that movement off the ball for the person who has the ball to know that he's got options and make sound decisions rather than panicking and just kicking the ball into no man's land.
And then that boils down to, well, now we have to gain possession or repossess that ball and work it, and sometimes that has proven to be difficult for us. I think Foxborough is content right now with kicking this ball out of bounds and giving Taunton a throw-in, but let's see as they march further down into our penalty box here.
Yeah, Foxborough a little disjointed on defense right now. Not a lot of shape with what they have going on.
Yeah,
too many bodies in one area.
Yeah, we've got a corner. How is that a corner kick?
Well,
what?
We missed something.
We missed something because that ball went out of bounds on the touchline, and now we've got a corner. So I don't know what's going on with the refereeing here, but that's clearly a miscue.
Either they missed something or we missed something. Trying to play the ball in, they do. Not able to clear it, Foxborough. And a good hit, nice block by Taj.
Yeah, he's feeling that, but that was a nice block there. He really wound up and drove that ball here.
He wouldn't have had to block it if he had cleared it the first time.
Yeah, he's feeling that a bit. We have another throw-in for Taunton.
Yeah, Taunton throw on this near side. They push the ball across. There's nobody home. That was number 24, Isaac Silva, the sophomore.
Yeah, Taunton seems a little right now very calm on the ball, Matt.
Yeah.
Their shape looks good. Foxborough looks a little disjointed. Need to get their shape, and they need to get in possession of this ball. And as we said, move that ball through those lines and break a couple lines.
Griffin with the goal kick. Adam Pagosa wins the ball, flicks it on to Tommy Brown, who will hold up and allow the team to push up with him. Tommy trying to work that far sideline. Outsized, but not outmatched from a hustle and intensity standpoint. He wins the throw-in on the far side for Foxborough. Alex Christensen will step up to take that. See where this ball goes out. Calling it out on there.
Yes, maybe it came over the end line there, but on that replay, inconclusive from our standpoint. But we'll trust that they're on the pitch, and we're not.
We have no choice in this situation.
We have no choice.
None of those pylon cams.
Yes, we have no VAR. We have nothing to go in there and review. This is Taunton takes a goal kick.
Those lines. Can we get the offside line that cuts the field in half? Cam Pelletier wins the ball, but unfortunately to a Taunton player after that. As Dorr pushes the ball up towards that far sideline. Trying to play 1-2, but can't connect forward, so the Taunton will be content to play it through the middle here. Door over to Silva. Good movement, good anticipation there by Pelletier. Timmy Kersner's checked back in. Knocks the ball out of bounds for a Taunton throw on this near sideline. Valley's there to play it, but just pops it up in the air. And Taunton switches the field nicely. Good side-to-side movement for them so far in the first half.
Good with that ball. They seem calm with that ball at their feet right now.
Trying to sneak their way through, and Hugo tries to save it, but I think we're going to get another corner. Corner number 3.
Yeah, looks like corner number 3. We speak about this all the time, Matt. You know, that Foxborough has to do a better job at reducing these corner kicks and these set pieces. Gives the other team really a great opportunity to create an opportunity to get that ball in the back of the net. Because the main swinger comes in and unmarked here. Foxborough dodged a bullet right there, Matt. He was unmarked pretty much at almost at the top of the 18 here, ready to cue that up. Sails over. But Foxborough's got to track their men on these, and that's what we talk about. If you see it on this replay there, he's just sitting there all alone coming in. You'll watch it. Ball comes out.
Everybody turns their head to watch the ball.
He's at the top of the 18 and just mishit it a bit, but they have to track better with that.
Okay, goal kick coming out. Cole got his head to it, but didn't go in the direction that he wanted it to. Taunton plays the ball back down.
Yeah, Foxborough's got to stop kicking this ball out, and they've got to just start playing a possession-based game. They're too content right now with just a little under 30 minutes left in the first half, Matt, just getting that ball out. They're really not under a lot of pressure and just giving possession back to Taunton. And it's in their defensive zone here, so it's not an optimal position to be in there. Eventually, as we say, it's too much time in their end zone, and bad things are going to happen as Henry Griffin comes up with that save there. Foxborough's got to settle down, play possession, and keep possession. No more kickball.
Yep, nice thought there, but not executed well. And Silva pushes the ball through the middle.
Yeah, now Foxborough's got to push up here, give him support.
Yep.
And just a giveaway.
Swarms defensively, and then
a little disjointed here for Foxborough early on. A lot of game here to go, folks.
Nice step by DeSantis. And Pelletier on the ball. Timmy Kersner pushes the ball forward. Tommy Brown's going to chase it down in the corner. Looks to clear. Tommy gets a foot on it. And now they'll get the ball clear out to about the 30. Foxborough will try and play possession, and then another giveaway right into the Taunton player. Tried by Christensen to chase it back down after that giveaway. Holds him up. A little flat on the Foxborough defense here, too.
Yeah, a fair amount of chasing going on. I don't think we've really settled down, Matt, at this point. And as I said, that patience with Taunton right here is showing. They're very calm on the ball, willing to move it around. They're making some miscues here and giving Foxborough the opportunity to get that ball back. But we've got another corner here, Matt. Yeah, and early on, that's the 4th corner for Taunton here. Yep. That's a recipe for disaster.
The way they're playing right now, you would not pick them as the 1-16 team.
No, they looked far better than that. Senior Nick Dorr in the middle there is very good right now, controlling that ball and controlling where that ball is going, number 2 there. So they're going to play it out here, and Foxborough's got to put pressure on that early on.
Play it to the corner.
Yeah.
We'll take those shots. But
yeah, something's got to change here for Foxborough. They got to figure this out. 27 minutes remaining in the first half, and it's time to settle down here. Got to get possession and maintain possession. No more kicking the ball.
Yeah, we can't hear what it's like out there, but it's just they're flat.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of effort and energy going on right now. I don't know if it's the cold or the fact that it's a 1-16 team, but this Foxborough team shouldn't be sleeping on it.
As we spoke to early on, nothing would make Taunton happier than playing a spoiler here. So I'm sure that's on their minds, but Foxborough's got to recognize that. In a few minutes in here, Taunton has clearly been the better team.
Yeah. Ball. We're going to get foul called on Bagosa. They'll play the ball out from the back. Taunton off to play it long. Harrison Lamson wins it in the air. Nobody's there for the second touch. Taunton gets into possession here. Tries to play it forward, but DeSantis reads it. Tommy Brown wins it in the air. Too much standing around right around the ball there.
They're going to call that.
Another.
Yeah, it's another foul on Foxborough. Foxborough willing to retreat here and just give them yards. 10, 20, 30 yards.
They're not showing any indication of playing it short.
I would now, if I'm Taunton, yeah, exactly. I was going to say, if I'm Taunton, there's no reason for me to kick that in there. I'll just give that player an opportunity to maintain possession.
Yeah, now you can play it.
Yeah. Little miscue there by number 2, Nick Dorr, the senior, but overall, very few those turnovers by Taunton.
Foxborough brings the ball down at midfield, loses it right away. Pelletier can't get a touch on it. McHugo looking for Lamson in the middle, can't connect it. Nice job by Harrison to regain that ball. He's going to make a run forward, chasing it to the corner. See what Harrison can do here. If he can turn on the player, he doesn't, but he does earn the throw in. Harrison Lamson, easy to spot today because he's the only one wearing gloves.
Yes.
That's a smart play.
Yeah.
Alex Christensen with the throw. Timmy on the ball. Double teams. Trying to find his way through.
They're going to give him the whistle.
And are they going to... No.
No whistle. Look, what do we got? Foxborough running a corner? Is that what they're... I can't see the referee pointing. There. Did one of them point? Well, no. Is it a corner or throw? No, they called a penalty. What is it, Matt?
I don't know if they gave him the, maybe they gave him the foul. It looks like. All right, so they're going to give him. They're going to give him.
Okay, they gave him the foul. Okay.
They're going to give him the kick from here. Left-footed in-swinger from DeSantis.
That's a good ball.
That was a good ball. He had the keeper off the line, but
he did.
Nobody was there. He'll look to get it back again. Trying to find some space. Pushing the ball through the middle of the field himself. Turns to get a shot off. Ball skips right to the goalkeeper. Foxborough's first shot on goal of the game.
Easy pickup for the goalkeeper there.
This is the goalkeeper we saw in the first game, so certainly worth testing his hands a little bit and following those shots right to the goal.
Yeah, he's the junior goalkeeper. Quincy Jones, right? Curtis, excuse me, Quincy Curtis. I misspoke there. But yes, you're correct, Matt.
Taunton tries to play the ball forward. Christensen intercepts. Yeah, we got a Taunton player with gloves on too.
Yeah.
See, a couple of smart kids out there.
Tommy Brown's got to turn, settle this ball, and make a turn and go.
Yeah,
get some support,
nobody there to help him.
There, so he just kicks it over, and Taunton just trying to pop it back in there.
Yeah, Lampson get in the middle of the field. Just got to push that instead of trying to go over the top.
Yeah, Foxborough's not being able to connect any passes here, Matt. They're a little sloppy with their passing and passing accuracy here right now.
Yeah, interesting to see with Kersner up top, they've moved Lamson into that center mid position.
Right, and that center mid is they're the conductor.
Pushes the ball across, nobody home.
Dangerous spot.
But Taunton's going to regain control. They look to push it across again. He's going to be offside.
Yeah,
can't come. No. Just because you're off the field doesn't mean you're not offside.
Right. He came back into onto the pitch, and the first one to touch it, which is a no-no. So once again, we have a Foxborough free kick here. Moving forward, easy call for the referees.
The referee will push Henry back almost to the touchline.
Yeah, Foxborough, Matt, needs to connect passes. Plain and simple. They've got to be better with their passing accuracy, stop kicking the balls, and connect some passes. Too many easy giveaways for making it easy for Taunton. Now, Taunton's been kicking the ball away here as well, so let's see if they continue to do that. They haven't done that, and they've been playing, pretty possession-based right now as they're moving into a Foxborough defensive third.
Yeah, do a nice job getting to that corner. Yeah. Pushing the ball back out through the middle. A lot of Foxborough defenders in the way. Pelletier is able to get a foot on it. Cole Carlson. High motor on that kid. He's around the ball every time. As Taunton pushes it to that far sideline, trying to beat Alex down the corner, and he does. Gets enough to get across. That was about to be an elite turn right in the middle if he could have stopped that ball on his foot.
Yep.
He had the whole net to choose from. About 7 yards
Yeah, when that
out.
ball is crossing in, Matt, what I'm seeing is Foxborough really not getting goal side on their players and leaving even players unmarked in there, which is a recipe for disaster, as we alluded to. And if they don't, Foxborough doesn't turn this around, as we've got a little breakaway here.
Yeah, Bogosa's
he's got some speed.
He's going to get caught. Tries to still slow it up. He'll take a shot and put it off the crossbar or the upright from the football goalposts.
Well, you see it on this replay here coming in there. He's got Timmy Kersner Greenwell coming in to support, but decides to launch it out there. I'm not quite sure that's what he was looking for, but you know, sometimes they feel that pressure and just want to unload that ball.
Yeah, 20 minutes to go here in the first half, so we're halfway through. Still nothing.
Yeah, goal kick here for Taunton. Foxborough's got to get this ball, maintain it, and pop it back in there. The possession is big here.
Taunton wins the ball. Foxborough not. We don't capture the 50-50 wins on our stat sheet, but it wouldn't be high.
Yeah, I try to keep tabs on those, Matt. And right now I've got 6 second, third chance opportunities going to Taunton versus our 1. So that's never been our strong suit here.
Another corner.
We got another corner, and these are starting to load up here. That's the 5th corner I have for Taunton in the first half, and we've got 20 minutes, just under 20 minutes remaining here.
Yeah, that's a recipe for disaster.
It is, and we've got an outswinger coming in here. Let's see how Foxborough does to mark up here. Number 11 looks like he's hunting in the background here. Can't see it on camera, but
yeah, they pushed that ball past the far post.
Yeah.
Are we going to go out for another? Nope, we got a goal kick. Thank goodness. This has been Foxborough's MO for most of the season. It's just hold tight on defense. They put a lot of bodies back in the box and don't give up a lot of first half goals.
They do. That you're right. It's their standard operating procedure. As a coach, it probably gives you a little heartburn watching
or
it.
As an announcer, or a parent.
Yes.
I mean, any of those.
You know, we say it all the time, Matt. You know, with that much pressure constantly on your back line, you have no room for mistake, and then you're tired. You have no breather, so it's only sustainable for so long. So that's why you want to be able to move that ball up, have your defense, if you can, catch some of their breath and move forward. But Foxborough struggling here, you know, just to move that ball successfully in here and gain possession in Taunton's, you know, third here. And we've got another, what do we got? A goal kick coming out.
Just an ill-advised throw all the way down the field for no apparent reason.
Yeah, Foxborough's got to stop making it easy for Taunton right now.
Goal kick coming out by there.
Let's see who wins this
low kick.
First opportunity goes to Taunton.
Gets to it first. Cole's chasing it down. He's got a chance to beat him to the corner.
He's working hard, working hard.
Pushed off the ball. We're not.
And looks like they're giving a goal kick. Yep. So when we talk about, Matt, those second and third chance opportunities, that ball comes out, first person who touches it, that's the first opportunity, right? And it may bounce off them and may be tough for them to control it. Then who gets it second, who gets it third? That's what we're talking about, those second and third chance opportunities. And Taunton seems to be getting the better of Foxborough right now, so we'll watch right here.
1 bounce, 2 bounces, then the Taunton player touches it.
Right. And then they maintain possession, so.
Yeah, they're doing a nice job with their spacing. They look to push the ball to the corner again. Rodriguez. Ball's played out of bounds for a Foxborough throw. Foxborough again, just kind of slow. Not a lot of nothing deliberate about where they're.
Yeah, you know, as you said, Matt, it seems to be their standard operating procedure how they play these games. I would think, you know, last game of the regular season here, a lot hinging on it. I would like to see them come out with a little more enthusiasm.
A little something.
Really very difficult time maintaining possession and controlling this ball right now. I'm sure that's not what Coach Gagne had envisioned, but we'll see what happens. Maybe he'll make some adjustments here and get those right combinations with players in here where they can achieve that. We have, you know, roughly 16 minutes remaining here. Nobody's drawn first blood here, so it's a 0-0 contest. And I would say right now the advantage goes to Taunton, but it's still 0-0.
Yeah, that's Foxborough's been able to snipe a couple of goals here in the first half of games. Now, as they start to march down that far sideline with some of these throw-ins, almost call them free throws, you can tell them gearing up for basketball season.
Getting ready for the basketball season. A little warmer there, Matt, inside those gymnasiums than it is, out here right now.
It is nice in there. Taunton gains possession of the ball, plays it long forward. Foxborough chips it back in.
Just willing to just nilly-willy click that ball away, Matt. It's not going to go well for Foxborough unless they make that adjustment. I don't know if Coach Gagne is recognizing that, if he wants to take a timeout or whatever. If I'm Taunton, on the other hand, their coach is going, I'll take this all day long.
Yep.
I'll take it all day long. But there has to be a change made, and there has to be an adjustment for Foxborough. It's not sustainable.
Taunton tries to push the ball down that line.
I think we've got a Foxborough throw-in, correct?
Should be, yeah.
Yep.
Alex does a nice job of recovering. He's got some really...
He's got some good speed, too.
Open field speed.
Yeah, he really does.
Nice job by Lamson to... Oh, he's going to get the foul called.
So I mentioned this in the past here. So we've got this right about the football 30-yard line, if you will, here, a little further back as he's taking that ball back. Foxborough can't recede that much, and if I'm Taunton, I may drop that right between the penalty dot at 12 yards and the 6-yard box. That's if you're going to do it, or you're going to play it short. But he's going to kick it in there. That's a good service ball right there, exactly where you want it. So that was a nice play in there. It came up on empty-handed at this point.
Yeah, that keeps Henry on his back line.
Yep.
Forces him to stay home and requires.
Well played ball, but no success there. And there you see, that senior, Nick Dorr, just very patient, very willing to take control and be that quarterback out there on the pitch, playing that center mid position, that number 10.
24, trying to push the ball through the middle. Nice job by DeSantis. Puts the ball up and over. Goal kick.
I don't know if did Henry Griffin get his hands on that?
Well, if he did, they didn't call it.
Yeah, looks like I think he's just plenty tall enough, Griffin, to get that ball over and just. He did.
I think he.
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah, I think it's another corner here. Yeah, just that's with Henry's height. That's just.
Yeah, they're giving him a goal kick.
They're giving him a goal kick, even though, but Foxborough will take it here.
We're gonna have to give him a shot, but not a shot on goal.
Right.
There. So that's 5 shots for Taunton.
Yeah, 2 of them on goal. I think.
I have 3 on goal.
3 on goal? I might have missed one.
A couple of substitutions now. We got Adam Taj checking in for Tommy Brown. And anybody coming in for Lamson?
I can't see. Is that
Gavin walked him off the field and got it.
Yeah, Gavin Smith coming in.
Gavin Smith, the sophomore, having a pretty good season so far.
Yeah, he was injured there for a bit. Came back in.
Nice win in the air from Adam.
Yeah.
Cole, burst of speed down the wing here. We definitely have a little bit of a speed advantage here against their center backs if we can take advantage of it. I think they're starting to figure that out.
Yeah. That speed, as we said early on in the season, Matt, is really advantageous for Foxborough if they can exploit it. And if they do see that on those outside backs, they're going to feel it. And they're going to have to keep pace with these guys who really, have that advantage as you got Matt DeSantis coming in with the left foot and taking an in-swinger in here.
Yeah, they're happy to have him come up from that left back position to take these, to just to give him a chance to put it on frame.
That's a good
high ball.
Good
Timmy's
ball.
there. Gets a head on it.
Yeah, unlucky. Nice ball. Nice ball from, I don't know if we can see that on the replay here, but that was a nice ball from Matt DeSantis serving that in.
Yeah, that was perfect.
On that left foot.
Right at the back post.
You see it right here. Really nice back post. Timmy comes over there, number 8, trying to get on it. He's well marked up, just a little unlucky there, but great opportunity for Foxborough.
Yep. Taunton will play the ball out of the back here. Good turn at midfield. We're going to get a foul called. Taunton plays it short, and then looking to chip it to the corner. Door with a soft touch down to Justin. He's not able to control it. Matt DeSantis will take the throw in on this near side. Got another throw in. Can't tell who the ball boys are today. They're all
bundled up there, right? Fully hoodied.
Full hoods. A nice throw. Foxborough not able to win it forward. Good ball out of bounds. DeSantis will try it again.
Yeah, now if I'm Matt DeSantis, I'm looking in the midfield. Nobody's in there. No one. Take that ball out of pressure. Take that ball out of pressure. He had Gavin Smith sitting right in the middle, all alone with nobody in 10 yards of him.
Rodriguez with the ball in the middle. Nice job keeping possession and pushing it through to the far side. Foxborough a little falling for it and letting them play the ball forward instead of having them play it back. So they try to cross the ball through. Hugo is there to clear it. Pagosa tried to bring the ball down through the pressure. So he's holding up, looking for some support. Chips the ball through. Adams going to try to make a run onto it. Taunton will clear.
Yeah, it was the center back, Nick Raposa, coming through, to clear that out of bounds. And talk about that speed again there. If they get that ball out in front, it's a foot race.
Yeah, he's been solid there. Got a ball boy miscue on that far sideline. Second ball came in. Foxborough will take another throw. Taunton wins it. Alex Christensen trying to make a play. Gavin Smith on the ball. He's pushed off it. Recovers nicely.
Nice.
He's getting bodied in the middle. Taunton plays the ball long towards that far corner. Out of bounds for a Foxborough throw with 9 minutes to go.
Yeah, still no score. 9 minutes remaining here, and I would say that Taunton right now, Matt, does not look like a team that's 1-16. Very good pause. I know I sound repetitive here, but very good pause on the ball here.
As Taj makes a break for it. See if he can beat one. He does. He gets on his left foot. Tries to beat the goalkeeper. And goalkeeper gets a hand on it. Does a nice job to recover.
Yeah, he wished he had that. A great opportunity here for Foxborough. Goalkeeper did a great job getting that right hand out on the replay. You'll see it here. He really makes a nice move here. A little step out, breaks that ball, and it's one-on-one. Keeper holds, goes low, and just, really kind of hit it. A little unlucky there.
Yep.
A little unlucky there.
Needed to keep the ball on the deck in order to beat him to that side. It's Taunton is trying to turn the favor here. Nice job by McHugo to clean it up.
Yeah, that opportunity there for Foxborough came up a little short, but Matt, those are the types of opportunities where, we've been constantly saying, Taunton looks good on the ball. They're doing this. They're getting in our zone. We look a little disjointed. You come back, Foxborough scores on a goal like that. We've had that happen in the past. That really takes the energy out of a team, that's doing that. And that would have been a real, I think, moving forward, a game changer with Taunton. They'd probably feel a little dejected, and rightfully so, because they've certainly had the better of Foxborough at this point with 7:35 remaining.
Yep. There's got to be a level of frustration there for the Tigers.
Yep, but nice save by the keeper, and it's still 0-0.
Yep. Foxborough trying to win the ball in the air. Adam does. Taj and Chase. DeSantis will hold them up here.
Nice move by Matt DeSantis.
Such a nice job.
That is a class move, world-class move, spinning that ball out of harm's way and just coming out with that. Nice job.
Yeah, too much toying with the ball here.
They're going to get the foul there.
Get him again.
Yeah, and that's an easy call for a referee all day long.
Yep.
You get the free kick for Taunton. But yeah, Matt DeSantis, it doesn't matter where you play. That's his style of play. He's just a scrappy player. He's got skills, and he'll give you what you need. And he goes all day long.
We'll see what Taunton does. Last time they did a nice job putting this ball right in
there. Yeah, let's see what happens. I think he's lining up to kick this right at the top there. So let's see what happens.
Nice job floating it in towards that far post. Yeah. Valley's there to head it away. Taj and Pagosa there in the middle of the field. Timmy's in a good spot there.
He's got to get some
runners.
He's got Taj coming up on the outside. place it square.
Yeah, I don't mind that ball if we can get the ball across and put it towards the middle, as Cole does.
Good service in.
Timmy's there. It goes off the crossbar, bar down and in off the header.
So you're seeing, I think everyone was a little stunned, at least from our angle.
I couldn't tell if it was coming.
We couldn't tell if it went in or not, but you'll see on this replay. Nice pause on the ball. Great service in here. Great service. Sits under it, and boom. I didn't see if it went, and then it just
hit the line,
back.
and then, the keeper goes after that. He may be able to get to it, but.
So, as you come back live here, obviously we just spoke about this. You look at the body language of Taunton right now on the pitch, and they're like, what just took place here?
Yeah.
1-0 Foxborough with 6:02 remaining in the first, and Foxborough's draws first blood match. And you had a nice possession. They were calm on the ball. The service came in, and just put the head on it. Time, once again, I always say, time gives you the ability to go in and create some opportunity that is good to get a good result, and that's what we experienced there. As we have a timeout on the pitch. I'm not quite sure who took it, but we have a timeout. Great opportunity for Foxborough, and they really executed that perfectly.
Playing the ball out to the wing and then pushing it across works more times than it doesn't.
It spreads that, we talk about it all the time, Matt. It spreads that defense out, widens them out, creates opportunities or alleys, lanes for us to get an opportunity like that. So if you go in here, so you'll see it once again. Great service in here, and he gets position right here. Great set, heads it, gets underneath it, and he's like, is it going over? No. And then the keeper's watching it, and I thought it was going to bounce back out, to be honest with you. I thought it hit the line and didn't go. Now, in soccer, the ball has to go fully over the line to be a goal. And obviously we couldn't see that from our advantage here. And then it kind of spun back in, and that's when we said, oh, goal. And I think everyone was a little surprised. Now, if I'm Coach Gagne sitting in the huddle here, I'm going, boys, this is exactly what we need to do. This is what we talk about. This is our execution. This is what we work day in and day out at practices. Keep that up. I want you to be a little more calm on the ball right now. I want us to move this ball through and not kick. That's what I'm saying Coach Gagne is going. If you look at Taunton, on the other hand, they're hanging around. If I'm their coach, I'm bringing them in. I'm like, boys, settle down. We've got a whole second half, 6 minutes remaining here in the first half. Let's go. Let's keep doing what we're doing. It's not like it's not working. They just haven't put the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah. We'll take it, though.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how it goes in, does it?
No, that's my standard line. Doesn't matter how it goes in. It doesn't have to look good. It just has to go in. And here we are, Foxborough 1-0, and Taunton's probably scratching their head a bit, going, "What do we need to do here? What do we need to do?" And we'll see what resilience they have. Sometimes when you're a team, you pick up at Foxborough's obviously going to come out of here at the kickoff with some energy, feeling energized, Matt. And let's see how Taunton responds. This is an opportunity to Foxborough to say, okay, let's catch them with their guard down. Your heads may be a little low right now, but let's take advantage. 2-0 game here. When you go into the second half, there's a big advantage.
Yep. Let's see what happens as Taunton gets ready for the restart here at midfield. No noticeable lineup changes for either team that I can see. So we'll go back out with that same lineup. It's a cold night for timeouts.
It is.
Takes your body out of the game a little bit, as Taunton tried to play it back and then long, but Timmy Curzon with good hustle to get in front of that ball.
Yeah. Let's see how Foxborough responds. Yeah, they seem a little energized right now here.
This is when they need to play with energy. You play with speed and aggression when you don't have the ball, and then once you have the ball, that's where you can settle things down.
They need to close in here, a little delayed pressure, and step up. Good step right there.
Just like that.
Right. And earlier on in this half, Matt, they've been losing those balls and not getting those opportunities. Now, once again, that energized goal gives these guys the energy to play and be first to that ball.
Taj with a nice move. Tries to get around him, but then loses the ball. It's number 20, Tavares in the middle. Holding the ball up, trying to find some space.
Nice, you're giving them opportunity here.
Yeah. Not a lot he can do from that spot unless he breaks through.
Good shape by Foxborough.
Shot from number 10. Not afraid to shoot from distance.
No, but we say it all the time. If you're Henry Griffin, that's what you want. I'll gladly take that shot from out there all day long, every day of the week.
At 6'4", it's easy to cover a lot of the net from that distance.
Yep, and it's tough to score. You got to hit a banger out there to score from there.
Griffin will take the goal kick. Plays it all up and out towards the sideline. Nobody touches it, so it'll go out for a Taunton throw-in. Pagosa knocks the ball out of bounds. It's good coaching from the Taunton fans right in front of us here in the bleachers. Taunton looks for possession. Door's got the ball, tries to chip it through, head over the top, and Griffin will be there off the touch.
And what are they saying?
Offsides play.
Yeah, flag went up, arm went up there showing offsides. But if I'm Taunton, I'm still doing it. Take those, you take those every now and then, but it was a nice little play and flick on here and came up a little short as Foxborough kicks it out.
Yep, Hugo play it long. Taj is there, gets a head on it. Taunton wins the ball forward. Gavin Smith does a nice job of grabbing the ball, knocking it back to Alex Christensen. Trying to find a way forward, but doesn't. Taunton regains possession. Turns through the middle. Rodriguez out to Silva. Justin in the corner with DeSantis on the ball. He turns out of pressure. Loses the ball. There. Yeah. Hugo's there to clean it up, but doesn't clear it. Ball hits the top.
Good close.
Nice job by Cam.
Pelletier. Stay on it. No shot. Make sure no shot. Oh, that's a beautiful pass.
Sneak through.
That's a beautiful pass. As Griffin comes out, that snuck through, and Foxborough dodged one there, Matt. As we're winding down here in the first, what does Taunton need to do? What does Foxborough need to do, Matt?
Yeah, I think we talked about it coming out of the timeout. I think Taunton needs to continue to play their game and stay in control and use their possession. They can clearly handle the ball against this Foxborough pressure. Foxborough can counter that by really ramping up the intensity of their press and attack. They have the back line ready to go. We know they've been playing relatively flat on defense. They don't have great layering with the midfielders, and if they can fix that, it makes a big difference. It'll open up the field for them just a little bit more as Kirchner brings the ball down into this corner. He's working hard to get the ball back. He goes down.
No call there. Just working real hard. No call on that.
It's tough to get a call there.
Yeah.
No call there either.
Yeah, they're just letting this go as the clock is stopped at 2 minutes. Time is now in the ref's hands, but a couple of non-calls right there, and these refs letting it play.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
No.
That's a tough one to give a penalty shot away when you can't really tell whether it's a dive, how much contact there is. You got to be pretty sure about it. Nice job by Cole Carlson working on the ball, but Taunton wins it back. Taj can't close down in time. Silva's got the ball, pushes it through with his left. Trying to get open for a shot. Cam Pelletier's been a nice body in the middle there.
That's a handball.
Yep. You know what? I'll take the handball right there.
Slow the momentum down as we're winding down here. That's a tough spot right there. As a keeper, let's see what Henry Griffin does to set up a wall here. It's kind of tough. You're close enough, Matt, where you could put this on frame here. See what they decide to do. They can play it short because Foxborough is certainly giving it to him. He sets his wall up, or he's moving it back a few yards as well. But let's see what Foxborough does. Let's see what Taunton. If I'm Taunton, I'm going to play it almost out square and then pop that in. But he's going for it.
Four-man wall. He chips it into the middle. Foxborough gets a head on it, able to clear it. See if Foxborough can counter here in the closing minute. He doesn't see Taj going that far side. Pagosa still on the ball. Finds Timmy up front.
Nice turn here.
If Taj can make that run through, Timmy takes a shot and off the football upright.
Yep.
Goal kick, Taunton coming out. Can't be much time left. Timmy's able to get just enough space.
Yeah.
Puts a good foot on it.
It's good foot. It's out there. He's 35 yards, Matt, out there, which, you got to hit a banger, as I said, to get that over the keeper.
And that's going to do halftime.
And that's what we do. We got halftime. 1-0 Foxborough here against Taunton Tigers. As we go into halftime, Matt, really kind of surprising, for Foxborough. They came away with that goal and a nice, well-played header.
Yeah, we'll see what happens when we come back for second half action here, but stay tuned. We'll be back in about 10 minutes.
All right, see you soon.
Thanks. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Foxborough Boys Varsity Soccer here at Sam Burns Field in Foxborough. Foxborough currently with a 1-0 lead over the Taunton Tigers as we get ready for second half action. My name is Matt Griffin alongside Stephen Francomano. Stephen, that was a fun first half of soccer.
It was a fun first half. As you said, 1-0 Foxborough here, Matt. I think a little surprising based on how Foxborough really didn't maintain much possession in that first half, but it's 1-0, and they have the advantage moving forward here. So we're getting ready to kick off. Great goal by Timmy Kersner-Greenwell here with the header that snuck in under the bar.
Yeah, we've got a little lineup change here. We've got two of the Brown children in the game at the same time. We got Ryan Brown up here on the right, Tommy Brown in the middle up front.
And what do we got in the back line remains?
Yeah, no change there.
Unchanged there, and the midfield looks the same as well.
Yeah, well, I think the substitution, I think we moved Lampson. Lampson is out, and then Ryan Brown came up, and then Timmy's moved back into that midfield position.
Yeah, I'd like to see Foxborough move forward here, take a little pressure off their back line, give them a little bit of breather. 1-0 game. It's still anyone's game. We got 40 minutes, and I'm sure it's going to be a packed game here, and Taunton's going to be looking for some redemption here.
Yeah, Taunton tries to play the ball down. Matt DeSantis wins it, and Taj can't control it, so it goes out of bounds for a Taunton throw-in. The ball boys have switched. Taunton plays the ball in. Timmy's there to pressure. Trying to chip it through the middle. The Valley heads it forward. Doors on the ball at midfield. Trying to work for some space. Foxborough not having it. Not quite able to clear it. Taunton pushes the ball back in. Trying to push the ball through the middle. Foxborough doing a nice job of stoning them as they get towards that 25-yard line or so. Foxborough with the pressure as Taunton goes into possession. Trying to chip the ball through, looking for Dorr. LaValle is there, but chips it out of bounds for a Taunton throw-in.
Yeah, Taunton's coming out here, Matt, early second half, playing with that energy. So they're obviously looking for a goal here, and they looked energized. Foxborough certainly answered. Looks a little inspired. Certainly not as flat as they came out in the first beginning of the game here as Dorr comes to corner it, or shoot it in there.
Yep.
Over the goal here, goal kick coming out. So both teams energized, Matt, coming out. Both have something to play for, here. Certainly, as I said, Taunton looking to play the spoiler, and Foxborough's got to put the pressure on. It's a 1-0 game, anyone's game, as I said. 2-0 game, different dynamic, obviously, and a 1-1 game, obviously, a different dynamic as well. So this next goal is very important.
Yeah, we've got to see something here. And if I'm Taunton, I'm not changing a whole lot from the way they were operating the first half. They were playing in possession, using the width of the field.
I agree.
Switching fields a lot.
They did a lot of good things here. And when Foxborough had their success, we were talking about this in the halftime break, Matt. When Foxborough had their success with the goal, they did exactly what Taunton's been doing to them. They spread them wide, ball went out to the touch and served in, as we see it.
That was a great idea. Great idea from Ryan Brown. Just didn't connect with Cole through the middle.
But, when you play the basics of the game, you can have success.
Funny how that works, isn't it?
Yeah, right.
Wish somebody would tell him that. Trying to shield the ball all the way down.
Did he get a corner? He did.
God.
That was great work by the Taunton. He was trying to shield it, but great work by the Taunton player here. And they get a corner coming in here early in the...
But why shield the ball for 15 yards when you can just take possession of it and play it up and out?
Yeah, Matt, that's just, I can't answer that question right now. Okay. But this is an opportunity for Foxborough. They really have to play tight on them, and these too many corners opportunities are going to really come back to haunt them. So they've got to play smart here. Good in-swinger.
Yeah, in-swinger here. Ball's kicking around a little bit. Not able to get it cleared past the 20. They chip it for a field goal over the top.
Yeah, I'm concerned with these corners coming out. Too many opportunities for Foxborough against, I should say, Foxborough. And it's just got to, they've got to reduce those. I'm sure from a coaching perspective, you got to say we've got to reduce this, boys, and get it. But we got a goal kick coming out here for Foxborough.
Yeah, good recognition here, too. They just switched DeSantis and Christensen in the back line. Trying to match up with the speed they have on that side. Got, what's the call?
Is it out of bounds? Throw in?
I don't know. Push, maybe?
Not a foul? I heard the. No, it's throwing
no,
Foxborough.
No, it's not a throw.
No?
I think they're calling for.
Yeah, it was throwing Taunton.
Oh. Well, that's the nice part about with the two referees. They have the headsets on. They can communicate with one another and let them know what's going on.
That's actually not throwing. I stand corrected. It's a free kick coming out for Taunton. So you're right, Matt. Early on, they did call the foul.
It would be nice if we knew what was going on.
We do our best, Matt.
We're trying. Taunton gets the ball here. A little harder to see here with a little bit of a glare with the lights. I don't know if we've got a. Where the light is this it? That's better now. We can see outside. DeSantis chips the ball out of bounds here for a Taunton throw-in. Number 17, Freitas. Nice job by Ryan Brown to hold him up there, and Tommy Brown gives chase.
Foxborough's used to Matt playing in these tight games, and although their record doesn't, they've been in a lot of games, but they're traditionally not a very goal-scoring attacking team. They just don't score that many goals, unfortunately, but they keep the games tight. So this is not uncharted territory for Foxborough. This is a lot of pressure right now here, and early on we discussed the importance of this game coming away with a win, and right now they're in charge of their destination. Whether they continue to do so, time will tell here, as we've got 34 minutes, a little over 34 minutes remaining, as we got a whistle, and we've got another foul on Foxborough.
Yep, too much of that already. Taunton will have another. This is that kind of that same spot, a little deeper than before, but similar spot in the field where they trying to exploit that 6-yard box.
As a goalkeeper, it kind of gives me the willies a bit, because it's you can pop that right in there and you're in no man's land. Do I come out? Do I stay on my line? So let's see where they play it. And number 13 here has had several opportunities here. This is probably his third or fourth look at dropping in, and he's done a good job. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, does a nice job putting backspin on that ball, kicks it forward, but McHugo heads it clear. Taj runs onto it, isn't able to control it for a clearance. They take a shot from deep. Ball finds door and sails wide of the goal.
Wide, yeah. As I said before, Matt, Dorr seems to have a lot of patience on the ball, and he's very calm about himself in there. He's a good player, good orchestra. You could see this, and he did strike this ball well, but it was just a little left. But he settles it down here, gets his foot around, and just wide there. I think Griffin would have had it, but
low goal kick coming out doesn't do anybody any favors. Foxborough able to chip the ball forward. Nice job by Alex to get position there to win that ball. And Taj getting free of the defender on that far sideline.
Todd's got it.
We're getting a
Finally gave him the whistle. I think with a little protest, gave him the whistle a little late here, but nonetheless, the refs did give it. And he says, come here. I want to talk to you. That ball's got to settle down here a bit. Let me ref the game. You play the game. But he did get the whistle. Good opportunity here. Matt, we keep talking about it, the speed. We said it from the first game. The speed of Foxborough is dangerous.
Yep.
If these players out on the pitch right now can play that ball long and break those lines, 9 out of 10 times I'm going to say that Foxborough player will run it down and beat them. And that's a lot of pressure on those outside backs for Taunton.
Yep. Foxborough has a chance to chip one in here as well. Timmy Kersner over the ball.
So just like with Taunton, he needs to play that probably far post and maybe a little in on that 6-yard box. And if Foxborough can run under, it could be a good opportunity.
I'm looking for Ryan Brown maybe on this one.
Yeah, he wants to play it far post in the top of the 6. Get her header on this or get that to land on a foot here.
He does not do that.
No, I think he would probably wishes he had that one back, but
anytime you miss the goal on a free kick, you should want it back. All right, so we're 9 minutes down here in the first half. Taunton will play the ball short on the back with Tommy Brown and Chase. See if he can put some pressure on. Yeah, he's fast for a freshman. Oh, this is not my favorite play with Taunton bearing down. There's just no help. I am all in favor of them pushing the ball back to the goalkeeper, but there's never any help.
Yeah, and that's really not Foxborough's strong suit either, Matt.
No.
So
to give up 40 yards of space for no reason.
And then get dispossessed and then back in here.
He's going to turn. He's going to have a hit from deep. Griffin had it covered. Oh, they're going to call the tip on that one.
Now, I'm not quite sure. The first half I saw one they gave.
He did, but this might be the makeup call.
Yeah, I don't know if we could see that, if we got that on the replay. But this is the one I think he didn't get his hands on. Yep. You know, we've got another corner here coming in for Taunton.
Selfishly, I don't mind the fact that he got to it because he got up there.
Yeah.
Taunton will take their time setting up for this corner.
Yeah, Foxborough's got to mark up here, and they've got to track their man. I like what I'm seeing right now, but everyone's got to look around, and this ball's got to...
Nice little in-swinger there, hits it right to the 6, skips wide, but Taunton will keep this ball in play. Nice job by DeSantis to... Ryan Brown.
That was Ryan Brown, actually. Yep, Ryan Brown.
Tough to see in this corner.
He's going a corner?
Well,
what did not? Yeah, it's tough for us to see in there, but I thought that was out. As I sound like a broken record, folks, but this is another opportunity here for Taunton.
Nice ball right there.
You got to get that out. Oh, that's got to be kicked out.
Swing and a miss right there.
Yeah, that's not an outside of the foot clearing that you need there. You got to drive the laces, get that ball out.
And we finally got a goal kick.
Yeah, Foxborough's got to regroup here on those. They've got to settle down, play smart. They can't be giving these opportunities to set pieces for Taunton.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just keeps sounding as we've got another substitution here.
Yeah, Adam Bogosa checks in the game for Ryan Brown. He'll take a seat. Give Bogosa a little bit of a rest and see if we can use his legs up front again. Griffin will play this goal kick out. Taunton comes up and wins it out of the air. Ball's hitting that corner. And another goal kick. Looked like it was McHugo who gave chase in that far corner.
See, if I'm Henry Griffin, I'm putting that ball in the middle. We've just shifted. Everyone shifted over. I play that ball in the middle there, goal kick, and now I could play either way, and they're not shifting. We just overloaded the right side here. Yeah. And give them, and they just shifted. Put that ball in the middle, play it out, and they don't know which way we're going. We open up the pitch as Taunton here gains possession again.
Yeah, try a little 1-2 to the corner, chasing out of bounds for another goal kick.
Rinse and repeat.
And we got a familiar face coming back in, checking into the game for the first time since the beginning of the season. Declan Casey in for Cam Pelletier. Nice to have him back after an injury.
It is nice to see Declan, another freshman in here. He had an injury and he was in a boot for a while here, and I didn't think he was going to make it back, but he's back in here and hopefully can contribute. I know he's been a little frustrated with not being able to play, so it's nice to see Declan back.
Yep, sophomore by the way.
The sophomore, excuse me. Yep, sophomore.
Tommy Brown's the only freshman we got that's getting time.
Thank you.
Foxborough trying to win the ball back here in the middle. A little bit of pressure. Taj's able to hold his feet. Looking for some space to the outside. He gets pushed off the ball, but we had a nice run from Declan. And Adam Bogosa's there.
There it is.
puts the ball in. We've got a second goal here for Foxborough. Declan Casey, immediate impact coming up, gets the ball in his left, pushes it across, and Adam DeGos is making a nice far post run.
And that's what we talk about. It's nice seeing Foxborough get that ball in deep, right? That speed.
Yep.
That speed comes in the cross, and we come in, you'll see it on the replay here. He works hard, comes in here, right off the bat, comes in, crosses this in. Offside, beats his man to the ball here.
Yeah.
Easy touch in right there. Didn't swing at it, Matt.
Nope, just
and
touch
just
it.
touch it. That's all you need to redirect. You don't need to, to wind up and kick that. And it's 2-0 Foxborough, Matt. And I'm sure Foxborough at this point, with about 27, just a little over 27 minutes remaining, can breathe a little bit, more with that. That's a big goal for Foxborough. As we get a foul here.
Adam gets taken down from behind. Looks like we're looking for a card here. We have a yellow card, I think, on that Taunton player.
Yeah, it was great to see Declan Casey come in and absolutely, as you said, Matt, contribute right off the bat.
Yeah. Coaches are breathing a little easier. Yeah. We're breathing a little easier.
Yeah, as you said, it's
still a lot of soccer to go.
There's just under 27 minutes here, Matt. But it does change the complexity of the game, and it's still anyone's game. 2-0 isn't like lights out here. Yeah. But Foxborough's got to play smart. They got to play consistent. And as we spoke about, if they can kick that ball long with the speed, 9 out of 10 times we're going to get underneath it.
Yeah.
And they moved through the ball. They didn't give up. They just kept moving the ball forward, and they had that success. 2 lapses with Taunton here and 2 goals.
Yep. We'll see if McHugo is thinking about the North Attleboro lofted in off the free kick goal here.
He does like to take these shots, but this is too far out where you're gonna I don't think you're gonna get enough dip and over on that. It's gonna sail over. Well, yeah.
Is it?
But, it's just tough. It's far enough out where you can get that to go over and dip down, but that's a lot. And, I'm not surprised it's kicked over here.
No, you just gotta loft it.
Yeah.
In. Keeper had it covered.
Yep.
Taunton goal kick coming out. Taunton wins the ball in the air. Looking down the sideline here with DeSantis in chase. The Valley coming in as well. DeSantis pushes him off the ball. Yeah, and almost lost it, but wins it back. Still doing a little too much out of that outside back position.
He's chasing.
Yeah, Doors down on that left side. He pushes the ball across. Ball takes a deflection towards the top of the 18. Taj is there. Taj does a nice job of winning the ball back.
Got out to Tommy Brown, outside of Tommy Brown. Give it. Too much dribbling. Too much dribbling.
I don't think you can hear you.
Yeah, I know. I could yell louder, but it's not going to help. Way too much dribbling. And now he's
taken down here.
Yep, he had Tommy Brown. He had options here. Just kept onto the ball. A little too much dribbling there at that point. Foxborough, we have a...
this is a free kick in a dangerous spot right here.
So if I'm Foxborough, I'm backloading that far post here, and I'm serving that in, and I'm getting ahead on that and this. But you get in here,
taking that right from behind, a little push after the play, and you know what? If we got Matt DeSantis taking this as an in-swinger, I'm putting this top left.
Oh yeah, if I'm he top is left. Taking it. I'm going, far post, top. I'm going to swing that in right in the far post.
2-man wall's going to have no bearing on this.
No bearing. You're far enough out.
Goalkeeper's not.
And if not, and as I said, I'm running in on that back post where you got Foxborough players right now. I'd start a little further out. They're going to get bunched up in there now. They're right underneath there. He got it.
Just barely got to
it. On it.
Nice play by the Taunton goalkeeper to keep that one out.
Nice job getting his hands on that in the crowd.
Yep.
Easier said than done.
It was a good ball by Matt. If I'm him, I'm looking to just rifle that thing in. I'm not trying to loft it up. I'm just going to try and put it in that top corner. Hugo wins the ball and pushes it back up front. Taunton wins the ball in the air. Declan Casey's getting hit from behind on the header. No call. Tommy Brown with the ball at his feet. Trying to find some space.
Nice turn.
Yeah, he does a nice job getting open. Nobody helping him.
He's looking for some support down the line. A little unlucky there. That was the right play. Didn't connect on that, but nice play. I'm seeing Foxborough play with a lot of energy right now, Matt. They're feeling energized here.
Yeah,
that's a good throw in here.
Nice ball to Bagosa down there on that end line. See if he can get the ball across.
Looking to make a move. That's tough.
Hits the keeper's hands. Followed up. Oh!
He had a wide open net.
How did he miss that?
Net. Oh, he's going to wish he had that
How
back.
did he miss that?
He is going to wish he had that back, as we see in the replay here. Bogosa takes him on the inside, chips it over. Got a good hand there, right there, but here's where it is. Boom. That far post, and he's like, oh, boy.
Just had to go straight ahead.
Right. So, Taunton, Matt, with 23 minutes remaining, is out of their game plan right now, and they seemed a little frazzled.
Yeah.
And the tide has shifted a bit, if you ask me.
And frankly, that could be dangerous.
It could be, yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised if Taunton finds a way to sneak one back with Foxborough maybe not playing as disciplined as they need to.
Yeah, very good point.
DeSantis chases to the corner. Taunton gonna dribble for space. They'll take a shot, no good. Door's got the ball on his foot with no space. Finds his way through, and Griffin,
good hands by Henry, good shot.
Holds on to that one.
Yeah, there's a solid player, as I said. So Matt, good point right there. With what you were discussing, Foxborough's got to also, settle down and make sure they don't let their guard down, because Taunton will take advantage of it.
Nice hustle by Taj. Oh, they're gonna get them for the handball, or no? Yeah,
no,
they got it.
Handball.
They got it.
Yep, coming back here.
Yeah, so
shot. He gets through here, and he gets it on his left here, going far. Griffin had it covered. Tough angle, tough play, but a nice play there nonetheless.
Yeah, forcing him to go that far post. It's got with a left foot. That's a tough one to beat.
And as I said, Nick Doerr's a good player. Foxborough's got to settle it down a bit. I'm not surprised, and I wouldn't be surprised if I see the Taunton coach take a timeout here. I'm sure Foxborough coach Gagne is going to let this clock, just keep ticking.
Yeah,
I'll let it tick all day long, But if I'm the Taunton coach, I'm going to say, settle down, boys. Let's do what we came here to do, and try to get back in this game. If not right now, it's a 2-0, and I'm checking the box for advantage, Foxborough.
Yeah. Foxborough just can't fall into that trap of letting the game wind down and thinking they can just let it roll.
And at some point, as this clock ticks, Taunton's going to have to take some chances, Matt. And maybe Foxborough could take advantage of that. That's a handball right in front of the ref. Easy call coming back.
2 in a row for Adam Taj. We're going to have to handcuff his hands behind his back now, I think.
Duct tape those.
Zip
make sure
ties.
They don't come up. Yep.
Nice left-footed ball floated in towards the top of the 18. The ball skips through 2 Foxborough heads, and then it's finally cleared. Bogosa giving chase, but overruns the man. This ball out to this left-hand side, trying to beat
He's looking
DeSantis.
for some support.
Yeah, he gets the ball towards that post. Nice job by LaValle. Good team defending right there, but results in another corner. Third one for this half?
Yep.
Outswinger, left-footed corner coming here from this near sideline. Ball's played strong right to the penalty spot, and then played wide of the goal. I'm not going to count that one as a shot. That was just the ball hitting somebody. Griffin will use a few seconds at a time here.
Yeah, as I alluded to, that clock can't tick fast enough here.
Here's it short to DeSantis. Matt looking for some space.
Looking to play. That's a good ball if it gets through.
Taj had a lot of defenders to beat there. 2. Not going to call that one. No field, so you got to get up. Tommy Brown doing a nice job tracking back defensively here to put pressure on. Intercepts the pass here. Yeah. Playing possession, doesn't have any help. There's nobody coming with him. Yeah. Adam Bogosa was ready. There's nobody else there. Adam's got
looking to take him. That's an elbow to the back.
He's going to get that every time.
Right in front of the ref. That's an easy call here, unfortunately, coming back, Taunton. Yeah, Tommy Brown looking for a little help here. Foxborough's got to get that midfield and get out of that defensive posture and lead some support.
Yep. And an underrated skill is knowing where the ref is in relation to you and your body.
Yeah, elbow to the back right in front of the ref, Matt, is a call you and I can make.
Yeah. Learn how to use your body to shield that from the referee. Or destined for great things. Nice job by LaValle to step up and win that ball in the air. Door's there to possess. Again, just calm with the ball.
Yep.
Trying to put himself in a dangerous position. Now Taunton's they're shooting from 40 now.
Yeah, that's ill-advised. I'm not quite sure the coach is going to want to see more of that. I get why you're doing it, and as this clock keeps ticking, you're going to see that frustration build, and they're going to have to take some chances if they want to get back into this game. Yeah. Foxborough should recognize that, and I said might have an opportunity to exploit that at some point and break a line or get a breakaway here, or get into their back of the net again here to go up 3-0. So as this winds down, Matt, I think we're going to see more and more of that.
Yeah, Declan Casey winning that goal kick in the air, and then it deflects off the Taunton player out of bounds. Declan's been a nice little addition back into the lineup after his extended absence. So he makes a play on the ball there. Taunton wins it. Cole Carlson with the ball at his feet, looking to play it wide to Tommy Brown. Tommy brings it down, trying to find some space in the middle. No help there. Bunch of midfielders just standing around waiting for the ball. Nice job by LaValle to get ahead to it. DeSantis will try and do something with it. He's getting pushed off the ball a little bit. Nice find there in the middle with Casey.
Nice first touch.
Yeah. Definitely the left-footed shots kind of skipping through there. Ball's miss hit by the goalkeeper. DeSantis is there to make a play. Nice job turning out of pressure.
Look in the middle. Yep, good
Finds
ball.
Timmy. Timmy's got some space.
Give it. He's got to get back on side.
No help. Player takes
get in
a
the
dive.
Box. Get in the box.
Taj with the ball in the corner. Trying to find some space. Bagosa comes through.
All we got is Tommy Brown in the box.
What's the call
here?
We
got an injured player down there on the far side of the pitch.
They had to have called a foul, right?
Yeah, it looks like they did. Foxborough had that ball down in there, and I was watching the midfielders just standing there, not even moving, just standing. And you only had Tommy Brown in the box. You got to get up and give some opportunities as the Taunton player's still down there on the far side. But it's going to be a free kick, Taunton moving out.
Yeah, the referee just called the trainer in, so we'll take a minute here.
So you'll see this pick. There's Tommy Brown on the far side there. And then we have nobody else. If that ball gets through, I know we have a foul on this play right here. I really don't even. I'm waiting to see the foul. Yeah, I don't see that foul anywhere. But nonetheless, we have nobody, in there. They've got to push up and create those opportunities. I'm not really, as the refs, convene there. I'm not really crazy about that call. I didn't see it. I'm not on top of it, but I failed to see that call.
16.5 minutes to go here with a 2-goal lead. Both teams will take a minute to regroup.
Yeah, and catch a breather here with that trainer and the injured Taunton player down on the far side getting some attention here. Foxborough's playing energized, Matt. A lot better than the first half. I'm seeing them connect passes. I'm seeing them move the ball. I'm seeing them trying to create opportunities. Sometimes that passing accuracy is down a bit, but at least the wheels are turning, and I'm seeing, thinking here. And a little more pause on the ball.
Well, I'll tell you what it is. We've got Declan Casey back in the game. He's got the right approach and mindset. He probably doesn't have his lungs or his legs under him
I'm not
yet
going to say
back,
after he's coming, he's the fittest guy out on the pitch.
No, but you can see him make an impact right out of the gate, and then as soon as the ball hits his foot, he knows how to turn into the open space and wait and be patient. You don't see him taking the ball and then dribbling right at the defenders and ultimately losing it. You see him waiting for his teammates to move, and that's the sort of thing that gets learned over time. When you have somebody who's in there with that kind of patience and has the skill set to do it, it makes a big difference. Yeah,
so he's certainly come back in here and in the second half, didn't play the first half, and has created that opportunity for Foxborough, which I think has been missing a little bit.
Taunton plays the ball out of bounds for a Foxborough throw-in on this near side. Matt DeSantis will take it. Ball's inadvertently flicked on by the Taunton player. Taunton defender clears it. Just bouncing around the midfield a little bit here. Dorr takes the ball away from Casey. He'll give chase. DeSantis holding him up in the corner. Nice job by Matt. Get a foot on that ball.
Matt. That's going to be a yellow, I think, Matt.
thinking about it.
I think he's going to give him a yellow here. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't. Matt's got to watch that. He plays that. Let's see here on this replay. Gave him the old chicken arm, gave him the shove right there, but I think that right there, once you extend your, he's giving him the yellow right now. The ref gave him the yellow. Once you extend what I call that chicken arm like that, and with some, force in there, that's an easy call for a ref. And Matt has a tendency to do that a bit. He gets away with it sometimes, but right there, that was too aggressive. And so DeSantis comes off the pitch and direct kick here for Taunton moving forward.
Yeah, this is a tough spot. We got Gavin Smith checking in for DeSantis as he goes off with the yellow. Two-man wall set up here. This will be a left-footed outswinger trying to find some space. Ball skips through. Nobody's there. Ball's kind of held up in the middle.
Just playing ping pong in there.
Somebody's got to get the ball out. They do finally clear it. Tommy Brown is able to outwork to get the ball. Taunton player and push his way through the back. Nice job by Gavin Smith to stand him up. Taunton throw. It's going to get a little bit chippy and crazy for the last 15.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Including the Taunton fans we can hear in front of us.
Get to that point where you got to play with a sense of urgency if you're Taunton.
Yeah.
And Foxborough's got to keep their head in the game. Play smart.
Nice job by Timmy to win the ball in the middle, but not able to connect with Taj. A little too bunched up. Taunton pushes the ball out to that far touch line and sends the ball over the end line for a goal kick coming out. 14.5 to go for those watching at home. Special shout out to Greg DeAndrea. He said he was going to be listening to us since he couldn't make it here tonight. So
really, Greg, one of the biggest soccer fans I know, Matt.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's been showing up. Made it to the North Attleboro game the other day.
Yeah, Greg's I think a hockey guy through and through, but he enjoys a good competition anywhere.
He does. And now he's got the twins. The boys are split. One's playing soccer, one's running cross country, so they don't know which direction is up.
And he's got hockey season coming up, as I said, with the boys for Foxborough hockey.
That'll at least put them in the same building most of the time.
Yeah.
Taunton pushes the ball this corner. LaValle gives chase, but another corner kick.
Yeah, that's the fourth corner here. And I think, if I'm Taunton here, I'm going to try to go with an in-swinger, not the outswinger, but I think we're going with another left-handed kick here.
Yeah, that's Freitas again. Plays the ball low and hard toward the front end. Cole Carlson is able to get a foot on it and start to push it through. He'll push it across. Nice block by Carlson for a throw-in. Foxborough crowd getting a little rowdy. Students have shown up knowing that we got the girls game coming afterwards.
After this. Double duty for the broadcast crew here.
Throw-in skips over the top. Taunton trying to find daylight to get a shot off. Touch the ball back, and Timmy's able to get the ball off the Taunton player.
Just a heavy touch right there.
Yep. The whistle goes down. A lot of bodies hitting the ground. We're going to get a Foxborough kick coming out now. We haven't had a lot of two-goal leads so far this season, Stephen.
No.
I'm not sure how to handle it.
Right. Foxborough should enjoy this while it's lasting, and hopefully it maintains here. If not, hopefully they could even add on to it. But certainly not the norm. As I mentioned before, Foxborough isn't known for putting the ball in the back of the net. They keep games tight, 2-1, 1-1, you get a couple that maybe get away from them. But this is the comfort zone for Foxborough here. They've just got to maintain here.
Nice long ball through here. The Valley's able to get there and clear it.
He's content, on that as Taunton Matt keeps putting pressure on here. They're playing the ball quick here. Foxborough's got to get back. and regroup and get their shape here.
Taunton make that throw to the corner. Doors got it.
Doors really, you know, not playing that. Well, I don't think he's playing that 10. He's playing on the left side here, Matt.
Yeah.
You know, so they moved him out of the orchestra. You know, the conductor of the orchestra. You know, to that left side here to try to produce some results, and he's working hard over there.
Yeah. Taj with a nice run down the sideline again. And Foxborough's going to start playing some substitution games. Looks like Marte checking into the game. Getting the seniors in on the last regular season game of the year. With a 2-goal lead. Taj had some space. Looks like he's getting held up a little bit. Finds Casey. Casey's trying to
hit from back.
Push down from behind. We're going to get that call.
Yeah, I think it's just at the top of the box. Just ready to cue that one up here.
He was trying to line that up for his left foot. And got
all right, that's tough for Declan Casey, who's been in that boot for quite some time, and I like to see him unfazed with that. But just see him get hit in the back here. He's just ready to cue that up and gets in there. So I'm glad he's up and not injured again here. But top of the box here, roughly 20 yards out here. Very good position for Foxborough, Matt.
Yeah, this is another one where I'm either going to hit it hard and put it on net, or going to try and float it real wide to Casey and then try to push it back across the net. But Foxborough's not really set up for that.
Yeah, number 14, Declan Casey, in that far right of our screen there, if you see that. And Foxborough's got to really, I'm going to float that one up and over to that back post, Matt. That's where you want to do it.
I'm going to go hard to the right of the wall. Get a deflection.
That's a goal. That
should be.
I don't know what we were doing.
Gavin Smith with a little bit of a miss kick on that left foot.
Nothing there. I thought that calling goal there all day long.
Marte with the ball at his feet, looking for some space. Finds Casey.
Yeah.
Casey plays it out wide to Adam Taj, who's got a little bit of running room. Taj been working hard down that right side, trying to produce something here. As he turns the corner, he's got the ball into the middle of the box. He's going to lose it there. One too many touches.
Yeah, one too many touches there. But Foxborough with an opportunity there, and Taj is having luck on that right side, playing that Taunton player who's playing the right back there, the 2. He's getting around the corner from him.
Yeah, he's doing a nice job out there, working hard. Just he's got to make that decision a little bit sooner. Get the ball off your foot, make the unselfish play.
I agree. About hit the 9-minute mark here, Matt.
9 minutes. We'll see what we do with subs at the end of the game here. We've got Ollie Leonard looking to check in, so another senior. This game has, in some way, playoff implications. Foxborough sitting at that 32 spot right now. Top 32 teams automatically qualify for the playoffs.
And they're in charge of their destination, as we discussed early on in the broadcast, Matt, which is nice.
Only sort of. This doesn't a win doesn't guarantee they make
anything,
it,
but as I said, you're controlling your destination.
Gives them the best chance.
You don't want to leave this to other teams to decide where you're going to go. It'd be great. I would think a real star, to the program. After the last few years here for Foxborough to get into their. An opportunity to get to the playoffs.
Yeah, get into a tournament game.
And I think they'd be real happy with that. You got to learn to crawl before you can run that marathon. They've rebuilding here, and hopefully they could have that a success. As we've got
Taunton pushing the ball down that far sideline, but they lose it for a Foxborough throw coming out. Ollie Leonard will check in. Cole Carlson coming out. This is a nice substitution because they both have the red shoes on, so it's easy to tell the difference. Gives us something to cue in on. Nice throw there. Taj is able to control it. Although now I can't tell if it's Taj or Marte because they both have a lot of hair on top. Marte getting chase up top.
Foxborough's got to push up. Push up. Keep that ball in there. Make it more hard. Delay pressure.
There's no sense in
I won't sit
sitting back.
I would not sit back and park that bus right now.
No. Taunton looking to get some space. They do. Dribbles through a few defenders, but then finally loses it. Ball's crossed over. Chris is there to make a play. Gavin Smith holding it down on that right back position now. Nice header out of the middle from Casey. Leonard giving chase.
Yeah, he's got to win that ball.
Yep. LaValle Slide tackle missed, but no harm there. Taunton crosses the ball through the middle. There's nobody home. Ball skips all the way out to the 18, but Taunton maintains possession. Trying to push the ball back through the middle again. It's going to go out off of Alex Christensen for a corner.
And we have another corner, Matt.
5 per half so far is what I got.
Yeah, we've got a lot of opportunities. I've got a total of 15 corners by.
What?
Yeah.
Nice,
15 corners.
Nice step there by Casey to clear that ball up and out. Nice and slowly, make everybody chase after it.
No, I'm sorry, I'm wrong with that. I only have that 4 on this half. So
it's 10 total.
Yep.
Not our worst showing from a corner kick standpoint. Nice job pushing the ball through. He's onside. Good cross back to the top.
Good clearance. Now Foxboro's got to push out, get that high line here, regroup, get your shape. As we're coming, just close to that 5-minute mark where that clock stops here on the pitch. We got an injured player.
Ollie Leonard gives chase. Taunton player down on this near sideline here. The referee looks like he's going to stop the clock and bring the trainer out. Could just as easily be a cold weather injury if he went knee to knee on that.
Knee to knee always hurts. Cold doesn't help it as the trainer comes out here. 5:40, 5:20, Matt, what do we got left?
5-ish.
Five-ish,
We're about to enter super secret mystery time.
So once again, the clock will stop here at the 5-minute, and the ball will remain, the time I should say, will remain in the ref's possession here. Pivotal time. Time. Taunton is coming in. They're putting pressure. They score here, Matt. 2-1 changes that complexity, and Foxboro's got to, dig down and prevent that. There's been some crosses. We've talked about the corners in here. They've got to reduce the opportunities of Taunton coming here in the closing minutes of this game. Come away with a 2-0 win and a clean sheet for Henry Griffin, but it is a pivotal time. And once again, Taunton, has some work to do for him, and Foxboro has a lot hinging on this game here.
Yep, both teams coming together as they wait to see if we can move this player. Be easy enough to just shift them off the pitch here on this near sideline. They get the game restarted once the trainers are done assessing.
Yeah, Taunton has played a good game. They're on the short end of the stick here, but I will say that either Foxboro has responded. Maybe that's where we're going with this. Foxboro has stepped up. They really moved that ball around very well in the first half, and probably most of the early part of the second half, Matt. But Foxboro has stepped in a bit. They've moved the ball. They've had some success. So. Taunton's a little not having the success of moving the possession that they've had, certainly in the first half that we spoke about.
No, and frankly, I mean, you and I watched a lot of soccer games this year and talked about a lot of teams. The way this Taunton team plays, I can't understand why they don't have more goals during these games and have strung a couple of wins together. This team is composed.
Far from a 1-16 team.
Good speed. Just one of those seasons where you don't have the schedule right. Something doesn't work out in your favor. But impressed with how this team has played here tonight, even though the results aren't showing it.
Yeah. No, and they've had some hard losses in here. But they've had the better of Foxboro at times here, and Foxboro has persevered. They're up 2-0 here, winding minutes, as I said, closing on 5 minutes. It can be, it'd be great if we could see Foxboro get another goal here, close this out, and go back into the locker room with their heads up high and close out the season strong with a couple of nice wins here.
Yep, and after Taunton plays this ball in, it looks like Foxboro is trying to get a few substitutions into the game.
Yeah, who do we have on the far side there, Matt? We've got somebody coming in right now.
Yeah, that's Mark Sullivan coming in.
Mark Sullivan coming in, yeah.
And Timmy will check out.
Yep.
We'll see who else pops in here towards the end. It's hard to see from where we are. Chris Ferrer on the near side here as Catley, the senior for Attleboro, stands over the ball on the restart. With somewhere in the vicinity of 5 minutes to go. We don't know how much time those referees have held on to, but We'll find out in these waning minutes. Taunton plays the ball in. Nice floater towards the top of the box. Griffin's coming out to get it. Collects it easily. Using that 6'4" frame to go up and get it. We'll take a few seconds off the clock here before playing it long. Mark Sullivan with the ball in the middle of the field. Pops it up as Gavin Smith runs onto it. Gavin's got some good speed if he can get the ball to the corner. He's got to help on that far post. If he can turn the corner and gets the cross off
in there.
Right into the side netting. Just missed being able to turn on it. Good run, though, from Gavin out of that outside back position.
Looks like DeSantis is coming back in here. Looks like Malachi McCarthy.
Yeah. Yep, they got DeSantis up front. Malachi McCarthy, another senior.
What do they got? DeSantis up top?
Yeah, I think they want to catch Taunton sleeping and see if Matt can put a goal in. He's had a little bit of a drought here.
He had that game with the brace, a few back there, which was nice to see.
I'm sure he lobbied his way back in for this one, too. I don't think he was happy coming out of that spot.
But I keep talking the versatility of Matt DeSantis as well. You know, the coach is nice to have a player like that on the bench where you can put him anywhere.
Yeah. Taunton pushes the ball.
Just lose it
out of bounds there. Gavin Smith, another one who can get a big throw. He opts not to as that ball gets played out of bounds off of Malachi for a Taunton throw-in. Nice job by Declan to win that ball back. Trying to find DeSantis up front. Matt'll try to run onto it. Can't get to it first. Just looking for enough space that he can break through. Malachi defending here on his near side. Taunton trying to find some space. They'll opt to switch the field. They've done a nice job with that all game.
They have.
A couple of quick passes, but Foxborough's defense shifts accordingly. Taunton brings it down that far line. Tries to cross it through the middle, but that ball's going backwards. Taunton has possession now. Going to push the ball through. Trying to find Dorr in the middle there. Can't connect.
A little unlucky.
Ball swings wide.
As it skips through here. Goal kick is, I've got on my stopwatch about, see what the refs do, but probably about a little over 3 minutes remaining, Matt, here. Griffin going to take his time moving this ball out.
Yep. Nobody's giving him too hard of a time on time wasting either with a 2-goal lead. I think the outcome is pretty set here. Nice ball forward. DeSantis running onto on that left side. We'll try to get a foot on it. Ends up going out for a Foxborough throw-in. Foxborough using up the seconds on the clock to the best of their ability.
No rush here whatsoever.
Substitution coming in. Not Foxborough not waiting for the substitution to clear before getting that movement. Malachi comes out. Looks like Kai came in.
Yeah. Got the whistle going in here.
Offside, maybe?
Yep.
Yeah, came back to play the ball.
Here's some of those Foxborough fans over there cheering a little less push here to get these boys through.
Yep. Foxborough doing a nice. We threw another ball in from the sideline. This is exactly how
I'm going to have to put that in the game score sheet, Matt.
We don't know if the referees have stopped the clock or not.
We don't.
Hopefully they haven't. But
right.
That was some clever time wasting on the Foxborough side to try to close this thing out. DeSantis with pressure up high. In the last minute or so of play. Taunton tries to push the ball forward here. Carlson. Ollie Leonard. It's the red shoes.
It's the red shoes.
Got me again. Nice job by Kai to intercept that long ball. Taunton trying to make something happen as the time winds down. That ball didn't
make it inbounds.
Didn't even make it inbounds. He's going to get to throw it again. As the referee's going to say it crossed. Referee says it came in and then came out. Gavin would have gone over the top of that. to Matt. Mark's trying to find Taj with a head on that far sideline. Taj will push the ball to the corner again. Santos hiding in a dangerous spot, top of the box on Mark. If we can get the ball to kick through, but Taj is dispossessed. Nice play by the defender there in the corner.
Very nice play, yeah.
Christensen with the ball at his feet. Plays it forward. A little miscommunication.
Nice play,
Shouldn't matter though.
No, it should be elementary at this point. Foxborough should be able to come away here because we're in the waning, I'm going to say, seconds here before this ref blows this whistle.
There it is. That's full time.
Yeah, Foxborough with a nice 2-0 win.
2-0 win.
End the season, regular season strong, Matt.
7 wins on the season, which surpasses the number of wins for the last 3 seasons in total.
Yeah, and as I said, Matt, it's very nice. I'm sure Coach Gagne is very pleased with this. As much as you want to move that boulder from here to there in one big, but it's going to take time, and he has done that. And I'm happy for these boys. We'll hope to see what comes of the playoff opportunities here going in there, but nonetheless a success for Foxborough soccer.
Well, let's hope for a playoff call here in the coming weeks, but if we don't get a chance, it's been a pleasure so far this regular season, so huge thank you to you for coming back and stepping in.
Yeah, thank you, Matt. Thank you to Foxboro Cable Access, the broadcast team. I want to thank the parents that help on camera. Tremendous job, the boosters, everything that's in here. Hopefully we have an opportunity, Matt, to come back here and do it, but thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thanks. Have a great night.